what it's like to lose. Feel so desperately that you're right. And to fail, nonetheless. It's frightening. Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here, should I say. I am.
What's up, everybody? I'm Mike Macklin, aka Money Mike, the financial Thanos, because I'm snapping my fingers and I'm turning your financial problems to dust. Now, let me ask you something. When you think about the IRS, what do you feel? Stress? Fear? Confusion? Or maybe you just ignore it until March and hope for a refund. Guys, here's the truth. The IRS is not your enemy, but they're definitely not your friend either. And if you don't understand how the system works, well, let me tell you something. You'll keep working harder than you need to. So let's slow this down and really unpack what's going on. First, we need to separate emotion from reality. So check it out. The IRS has one job and one job only: collect revenue for the government. That's it. Now, they are not here to build your wealth. They're not here to coach you. And they're definitely not here to optimize your strategy. They simply enforce the tax code. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The tax code is not just a bill. Guys, it's a blueprint. And inside that blueprint are incentives, deductions, credits, and structures that reward certain behaviors. And that's what leads us to the real issue. Because once you understand that it's a blueprint, the next question becomes, who actually knows how to use it? So look, guys, there's two types of people during tax season: people that file taxes and people who plan their taxes. Now, most people just file. They wait until March, they hand their paperwork over, and what they ask is, how much am I getting back? But planners, on the other hand, operate completely differently. Now, they ask in January, how do I legally reduce what I owe before the year even ends? And that, my friends, is the difference right there. That's where the gap starts. Now, let's connect this to something almost everybody cares about: refunds. Because this is where emotion usually overrides strategy. See, when you get a $3,000 refund, guys, it feels great. It feels like a win, and I get it. But sometimes all it means is you gave the government an interest-free loan for 12 months. Now, let me be clear. Refunds aren't automatically bad. But here's the deeper question that you need to ask. Did you design that outcome, or did it just happen? Because if it just happened, you're reacting, not controlling. And control is the real objective. So if the IRS isn't the villain and refunds aren't the full story, then what's actually holding people back? Guys, it's not the IRS, it's financial literacy. If you don't understand how your W-4 works, how your withholdings are calculated, what tax bracket you're actually in, the difference between deductions and credits, well, guys, you're operating blind. And when you operate blind, you overpay. Not because you're lazy, but because no one taught you the strategy. And once you understand that, you start noticing something else. You start noticing who the system actually favors. So the tax code actually favors ownership. It favors investment. It favors people who structure their income. It does not heavily reward anyone who earns only W-2 income and works overtime. That's not emotion. Guys, that's structure. The wealthy don't cheat the system. They simply understand it. And once you understand the structure, you can design around it. And this is exactly why this conversation matters right now. Because tax season shouldn't just be about filing paperwork. It should be about redesigning your system. And that's why I built a 60-day financial reset. Because if nothing changes in April, nothing changes in December. And then you repeat the cycle all over again. But when you start treating tax season like a financial audit instead of a paperwork deadline, everything shifts. Now, if you want a free copy of my 60-day financial reset starter kit, go ahead and email me directly. And make sure you follow this channel, guys, because over the next 45 days, I'm going to show you how to legally structure your finances for control, clarity, and freedom. Guys, I'll see you on the next video. God bless you all. Gone.
I am inevitable.